Okay, and welcome to 2026 Ames Little Cyclone Baseball. The Cyclones 14-15, looking to go to 500 of a tall task today, going up against the #1 team in Iowa, Sioux City East. Cal Jepsen, the leadoff batter here for East. He is their all-everything on hitting, batting .510 this season. Leads the team in just about every single category. Runs, doubles, 59 times he's scored this year. Expect fireworks here. Of course, Ames going with their best on the mound. Jackson Kepley. Kepley comes into today having thrown 413 pitches on the season, 45 strikeouts, almost double what anybody else on the Little Cyclones has done. 2.74 ERA for Kepley, averaging less than 1 run per 3 innings. It's going to be a ball just a bit outside. Batter number 2 there, Jepsen, shakes his head, says, nope, that wasn't a strike, despite the enthusiasm from the Ames dugout. There's a ball high and inside. And we'll have a full count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll introduce your defense here in just a moment. Ames' best pitcher versus East's best hitter. He's going to foul that one off, does Jepsen. Jepsen, a senior for East. 5 home runs on the season, 330 feet to right. Timeout called by Kepley. We are in Omaha, Nebraska today. There is a pop foul. Let's go ahead and meet your defense. Kepley on the mound, Reed Schmall behind the plate. Cade Anderson on first. And Kepley strikes out Cal Jepsen. This year is Jepsen, and down he goes on strikes for Kepley. That was strikeout 46 on the season, and 1 out for the Little Cyclones. There's another strike by Kepley. Kason Claiborne here up to bat for East, your 3rd best batting average on the team, 461. Kepley, strike 2 to Claiborne there. Sioux City East comes in 2 today. High there for the record of 32-1. That was when they arrived at the ballpark today. They actually blew a 6-3 lead in the bottom of the 7th here earlier at West Des Moines Valley. West Des Moines Valley, 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Upsets Sioux City East, handing them their 2nd loss of the year. So Sioux City East should be hungry to get back in the win column. Nice little 14 tournament today. Ball outside. So we were introducing your defense there. If I'm not mistaken, that's Max Martin at 2nd. At least that's what Game Changer says. That ball just bit off the plate, and a walk administered to Kason Claiborne.
Now that is the second baseman, number 3, Callum Cook.
So Callum Cook up to bat here. Your 2nd best batting average on the team, 488. Does lead the team in triples. Right fielder beware. Ball high there. So again, Max Martin, if Game Changer's right, Martin back from injury, playing some second base today. 3rd base, Eric Anderson. Boy, did he have a night at the plate last night. We'll talk about him a little later. And shortstop. Oh, and there you go. I said right fielder beware. There's a nice rip. You can see where those triples come from. Nice hit by Callan Coate. Single to right advances Claiborne to third.
Now batting the catcher number 8, Logan Cherkis.
Logan Cherkis, your batter here for East in the 4 spot. Where number 8, Reed Schmall, calls the play they want to do. Runners on the corner, good time for base runners to steal. They're going to show bunt. Show bunt again. Pulls it down. That's going to allow the runner to get to second. So runners at second and third now, no force, 1 out. Top of the first inning, a picture perfect Saturday afternoon here in Omaha, Nebraska. Beautiful strike from Kepley there. So Max Martin at second, Eric Anderson at third, Landon Dune, the up-and-coming sophomore, playing shortstop for the Little Cyclones. Left field, Austin Neighbor. Center field, Cullen Smith. Right field, Owen Boker. There is a nice bunt laid down, and they are going to get him out. Great play by Kepley. He doesn't even barehand it. Just gloves it straight to Schmall. And batter number 2, Kason Claiborne, out at home. Nice play from Kepley. And 2 outs. Runners on the corner again here for East, but still no runs.
Now batting pitcher number 10, Bodie Cole.
Great showing from the Ames Little Cyclone parents. There's a rocket up the middle for East that is going to score. Callan Coate. Callan Coate signals to his buddy there, number 10, good hit. And East is aboard with 1 run here in the top of the first.
Running at first, number 6, Chase Toot. Now batting the center fielder, number 4, Cal Chamberlain.
So multiple Cals on this team. Cal Chamberlain, your batter for East. He steps into the box. Sioux City up 1-0. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Nice piece of framing there from Schmall. Called a strike. In terms of defensive efforts, Schmall has only committed an error 2% of his, more specifically 1.7% of his outings. Kepley just 2.3. Sometimes easier for those catchers because they get credit for every single strikeout. Cade Anderson, your top fielder with the fewest errors amongst those, not a catcher. Cade only an error on 12% of his chances to lead the team. Anderson at first base there. Those are defensive stats for those that have played 71, who have had 71 chances or more. Obviously, there's a few who are perfect, but they just haven't had as many opportunities. Nice play from Max Martin. He's going to flip that to Cade for the out. And Little Cyclones get out of the inning with just 1 run allowed, despite 2 hits by East. we're seated under some pretty loud music here. So we'll probably take a break whenever they're playing music so you don't have to listen to me try and talk over it. Be right back.
Pitching for the Black Raiders, number 10, Bodie Coling. And leading off for the Little Cyclones, the catcher, number 5, Reed Schmall.
All right, here we go. Bottom of 1, Little Cyclones trail 1-0. Reed Schmall, your batter. He is third on the team in average, .386 this year. Second on the team with 10 doubles. 1 of 3 with at least with a triple, I should say. And Schmall gonna bloop one into right. He will be aboard. That might get that batting average to 400, but a nice job by him. He's had some really, really, really good games. Now he's gonna get pinch run for here as Schmall, the catcher.
Running at first, number 25, Elliot Heights.
So Elliot Heights comes in.
The left fielder, number 21, Austin Neighbor.
To run for Schmall. And this brings up Austin Neighbor. Neighbor second on the team in runs and first on the team in stolen bases, so we would love to get him aboard here. Thinks about bunting, says he didn't pull it back fast enough, and Heights is going to be thrown out trying to steal. Kind of a bummer deal there where Heights was going because Neighbor was bunting and Neighbor wasn't able to get the bunt down. And so Heights was something of a sitting duck there. Thrown out easily, and so now both teams have missed an opportunity with a runner aboard to get that runner home. The Red Raiders earlier, runners on second and third tried to bunt, but they bunted it right back to Kepley, and Kepley was able to get the out at home there. Neighbor, meanwhile, looks at a ball outside, so 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out now in the top of the first. Nobody on. Foul there by Neighbor. Slow roller to the shortstop. Nice play. That is Cal Jepson, their .510 batting average player there at short. Nice job by him. Hard charge in that one. Neighbor is thrown out. So Jackson Kepley steps into the box. Kepley, of course, having just a great season at the plate. .506, his batting average. And he is going to pick right up. with a leadoff, well, I should say first pitch single up the middle. And there will be some relief for him. It'll be Elijah Deerdorf, I believe, coming in to run. Deerdorf, of course, the track star for Ames.
The single from the pitcher brings up the cleanup batter and center fielder number 27, Colin Smith.
So Colin Smith steps into the box, and he's going to loop one right over their head, and this will be interesting. Deerdorf digging for third, and he's going to get in. Good call by Coach Steenhagen, putting in the speedster to pinch run for Kepley. Deerdorf again.
And the single from Smith brings up the first baseman, number 10, Cade Anderson.
Probably heard me say this before, but Deerdorf, number 25 ranked long jumper in the state of Iowa as a freshman. Plenty of speed there. So Cade Anderson, your batter. Runners on the corner for the Little Cyclones here. Anderson's going to pop that one foul. A lot of concrete out here. That foul ball manages to hit a lot of it. Good energy from the Little Cyclone dugout right now. Again, runners on first and third, 2 outs, bottom of 1. Pickoff attempt. To no avail. Good job by Coach Heim there at first base. Says back, back, back. Nice pickoff attempt by the Sioux City East pitcher. Ball outside to Anderson. So 330 feet to left field and right field is 15 feet longer than it would be to the fence at Ames. Ball outside. Nice job by the catcher there. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Anderson is second on the team in walks. 15 times this year he's been escorted to first on account of not good enough pitches. Pass ball, and you better believe Deerdorf is going to score. Runner does go inside, throw down, and safe. So I believe that's Neighbor, and stolen base number 19 for Neighbor. Swing and a miss there by Cade Anderson is going to bring it to a full count. Fun part of the game here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Little Cyclones trail the number 1 team in the state of Iowa, 1-0. A hit here, and they would take the lead likely. And it is going to be a called third strike as Anderson down. And we will go to the second. 1-0 your score. Ames with more hits than Sioux City East so far. Okay, we're back here in the top of the second. That was Lincoln McCaffrey from Sioux City East that beat out a grounder to shortstop Landon Dune.
Number 16, Frankie Stoops.
Dune just not quite able to field that one cleanly. Stoops now the batter for East. Number 16. He tries to bunt. It'll go foul. Seeing a lot of orange out here. You might be thinking that's the Little Cyclones. That's actually the colors of East. So Little Cyclones today in gray. Kepley back on the bump here. Another bunt attempt. In for strike 2. Somebody from the East dugout says, "Let's go, Frank. Got to do your job now." And number 16 is going to strike out at the arm of Kepley. Kepley's second strikeout of the game.
Now up for the Black Raiders, the right fielder, number 7, Quentin Ashcraft.
Quentin Ashcraft, your batter here for East. Kepley, if you didn't know, the only pitcher on varsity, pitching 60% strikes or more, with the exception of Wyatt Hannibal, who's made an appearance or two. Shot into the gap there, and a nice play by center fielder Cullen Smith to get that one in quickly. Keeps the batter at first. Meanwhile, the batter who had the hit to shortstop is able to advance to third. Good base running there by him.
The single from Ashcraft brings us back to the top of the order. The shortstop, number 2, Cal Jepson.
So Sioux City East already to the top of their lineup here. Cal Jepson, the batter. Jepson 0 for 1 today, struck out at the hands of Kepley. Jepson here, the batter. This is the best batting average on the best team in Iowa. Sioux City East only lost twice all season. And Jepson batting .510, huge part of their success. 0 for 1 today. Kepley going to try to pick off the runner. Going to overthrow. Going to overthrow Cade Anderson there. And the runner will advance all the way to third base. Meanwhile, the runner on third is going to score for the Red Raiders. So 2 runs now. Kepley ahead in the count here to Cal Jepson. Again, best on best. Ames' best pitcher, Sioux City East's best hitter. Kepley winning the battle here so far. And Kepley with a second strikeout of Cal Jepson. A 3-strike, a 3-pitch strikeout, where Jepson didn't even swing at that third one. Nice job by Kepley there. There's a beautiful pitch in for a strike. Kepley looking great today. 3 nice hits by East. They did give Ames an error on the overthrow there to Anderson. It's a 2-0 your score here. East leads. Top of 2. 5 outs so far today. All by Kepley except one from Max Martin there at second. Kepley in a groove here. Now he's going up against Kaysen Claiborne. This is their third best hitter, 461 his average coming into today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of 2. There is a well-hit ball right in the gap, and that is going to be trouble. That'll bounce all the way to the wall, and that'll be a stand-up double. So Claiborne. Runner on second here for East. Ball hit foul there. Ball is just lazily hanging out there in right field, foul territory. Finally, one of the East players goes to get it. Beautiful field here. University of, I don't know if it's University of Nebraska, Omaha, or if it's just University of Omaha, but a beautiful field nonetheless. No concessions. It's all right. Coolers allowed. Very relaxed atmosphere. Go for it. Okay, so this is Eric Anderson up the bat here for your little Cyclones. Anderson had a phenomenal night last night. Foul ball there. Just a phenomenal night at the plate for Anderson last night. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs, 2 runs versus Dowling in the win. There, getting the Cyclones to 14-15 on the season, 1 game away from 500. Anderson sends an absolute moonball foul. Anderson batting .341 this year. Third on the team in RBIs, third on the team in stolen bases. Looks at a ball outside there, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of 2. Guys in the dugout say, let's go EA. Ball low and away there. Congrats Jackson Kepley there, that last second inning. All 3 outs via strikeout. And Anderson, after going 3 for 4 last night, is punched out on strikes.
Now up to bat, the second baseman, number 26, Max Martin.
And so, folks, this is a big moment as Max Martin back from his neck injury. Much faster than we thought he would be. He is going to hit one up the middle, and he'll be aboard with a hit. I'm not sure if this is his first game back or not since the injury, sorry. Suppose I could check the box score from last night, but nevertheless, nice job by Max. Little Cyclones with a runner aboard.
The single from Martin brings to the plate the designated hitter, number 14, Graydon Bancroft.
And here we go, Graydon Bancroft, a DH, stepping in as a freshman for the Little Cyclones. Bancroft 0 for 2 last night versus Dowling, but seen a lot of varsity action. Takes one inside there, doesn't flinch. What an opportunity here for Bancroft, a freshman, getting to see varsity action against the number 1 team in the state of Iowa. Bancroft fouls that one off. Coach Steenhagen gives it a run down there on the third base line. Ultimately gives up Bancroft gonna foul one off the other direction. So he's behind in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of 2. Landon Dune on deck. Bancroft fouls that one off as well. One ball, 2 strikes to Bancroft. And he is down on strikes. Bit on a ball, low and away. This will bring up Landon Dune.
Shortstop number 1, Landon Dune.
Fans in the stands say, "Let's go, Lando." Dune ready for it, fouls that one off. Max Martin still on first. 2 outs. Bottom of 2. Dune, an awesome success story. Kind of came up through the Storm ranks. If I have it correctly, he didn't even play on the Storm 1 team. He was on the Storm B team as recently as 2 years ago. Storm, kind of the travel program that ran parallel to 3T's Bats, typically comprised of 12 or so players. Dune not in that top rotation, and here he is 2 years later, batting varsity up against the number 1 team in the state. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of 2, and Dune is going to punch one through short and third, and Dune with a hit. He is aboard. Nice piece of hitting there on pitch 5. Dune is aboard.
Single from the 9-hole brings us back to the top of the order with the catcher, number 5, Reed Schmall.
So Reed Schmall, batting .386, third best batting average on the team this year, home run, and it would tie the game. Wind blowing from right to left. Probably want to pull the ball if you're going to hit one out of the park here. Schmall ready, fouls that one off. A lot of first pitch swings today. Kepley runs and gets that foul ball there. Ball high to Schmall. Max Martin did come in relief of Bancroft last night, as Schmall looks at a strike there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So this is not Martin's debut returning from injury, but this week for sure. Back to action here. Schmall down on strikes. And we will go to the third. Take a quick break. All right, here we go. Top of 3. I tell you what, Ames out hitting Sioux City East.
Black Raiders start the inning. The catcher, number 8, Logan Jerkis.
5 hits for the Little Cyclones, 4 for the Black Raiders. Kepley right back to work with another strike there. The batter, number 8, 0 for 1 today. There is a well-hit ball right at the center fielder. Oh, almost over the center fielder's head there. That was Cullen Smith. That ball just carried and carried and carried. Smith struggled to get a beat on it. Does it just the last minute. Almost snow cones it. Good job by him.
Center brings to the plate the pitcher, number 10, Bodie Poling.
Batter now for Sioux City East. Well, pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. This batter 1 for 1 today with an RBI. Quickly behind as Kepley just wastes no time. No balls, 2 strikes. Kepley going for strikeout number 5. And he gets it. Significantly more energy from the Little Cyclone dugout.
Cal Chamberlain.
Kepley strikeout number 50 on the season right there. Congratulations to him. Ball low and away there. Center fielder here up to bat for Sioux City. 0 for 1 today. the Mavericks, your mascot here in Omaha. Beautiful pitch from Kepley on the outside part of the plate. And an even beautifuler pitch by Kepley. I don't know if that was a curve or a sinker, but it was 6 inches below where the batter swung. Ball low there, good spot. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third. Kepley going for his 7th 1-2-3 inning of the season. And won't quite get it. That was, however, the 11th time Kepley's got the first and second batters out.
Walk that brings to the plate the third baseman, number 1, Lincoln McCaffrey.
So McCaffrey here, your batter. 1 for 1 today. It's 11 times this year Kepley has gotten the first 2 batters out. 10 times Cade Anderson's done it. There's a nice hit for the third baseman from Sioux City East. He is 2 for 2 today.
A single from McCaffrey brings to the plate the designated hitter, number 16, Frankie Stoops.
So here's Frankie Stoops, struck out his first at bat. A little bit of a rally here for East. Top of 3, East leads 3-0. Big swing and a miss there as Kepley fans it by him. Chopper foul, and Kepley ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Number 16 here, designated hitter. Typically somebody that isn't needed defensively, but a really, really good hitter. Hate to see him strike out twice here unless you're an Ames fan. Kepley going for strikeout 51 on the season. Almost gets it. It's fouled off there. Cal Jepson, the leadoff batter there, goes to get that foul ball. There's a hard hit ball. Martin fields it clean. Soft toss to first, and Ames out of the frame with no runs allowed for the first time this game. Max Martin with his second defensive out. We'll take a break and go to the bottom of the third. Okay, here we go. Bottom of 3.
Bring out the bottom of the third for the Cyclones, the left fielder, number 21, Austin Neighbor.
So Neighbor, your batter. 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss there. Neighbor number 2 in runs, number 1 in stolen bases, so we'd love to get him aboard. Looks at a second strike as he is down in the count here. Ball high. Makes it 1-2. Again, we're in the bottom of the third. Little Cyclones trail 3-0 despite having just as many hits as Sioux City East. Neighbor puts it in play, deep in the pocket, and a beautiful play by Cal Jepson, the shortstop for East. Neighbor tries to slide into first, not quite to any avail.
Jackson Kepley.
So Kepley, your batter, he's seen one pitch today, and he parked it in center. Ball low there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time called by Kepley. And Kepley's going to put it right up the middle, and he'll be aboard 2 for 2 today. Nice job by him.
Running at first, number 7.
Colin Smith, your batter.
Now batting the center fielder, number 27, Colin Smith.
Again, 383 this season for Smith. Leads the team in triples. Strike to Smith. Smith leads the team in runs. Meanwhile, Elijah Deerdorf in to run for Kepley, who is 2 for 2 today. Deerdorf has come the closest to scoring. Ball outside. Catcher does that thing there where he pretends to have lost it, hoping to bait the runner into going to second, but ultimately Deerdorf more aware. And Deerdorf going to steal second as the ball gets past the catcher anyway. Didn't have to steal. Deerdorf comfortable with impact on the ground. Known for taking bumps in basketball and letting his body go to the floor. Slides head first there. In scoring position now for Colin Smith. Smith, incidentally, number 2 on the team in RBIs with 31. He'll be looking for number 2 here. Folks, Ames has now out-hit Sioux City East today. 6 hits for Ames, 5 for East, and yet we trail due to the Little Cyclones 3-0. Colin Smith is going to send a chopper to second. And he is going to be safe, and Deerdorf will score. And Little Cyclones on the board as Elijah Deerdorf, your first run of the game for Ames High. Still just 1 out in the inning.
The RBI single brings to the plate the first baseman, number 10, Cade Anderson.
And they're going to give Smith a hit on that one. Not charging error to the second baseman. Cade Anderson, he's going to poke one deep into left. That's going to go over the left fielder's head. That's going to be a one-hopper to the wall. And Steenhagen is going to wave home. Run number 2 for the Little Cyclones. And actually, we got to advance to third here. So the Little Cyclones pumped as Cade Anderson hits one to the wall. He'll get credit for a double and an RBI at that. Advances to third on an error. And just one out here. Great energy from the Little Cyclone dugout right now. As Sioux City East is going to talk it over. The Little Cyclones up to 8 hits today. We'll take a break.
RBI double from Cade Anderson brings to the plate third baseman number 17, Eric Anderson.
So Cade Anderson with the RBI double makes the score 3-2. Little Cyclones have now out-hit East 8-5. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Eric Anderson, your batter. Again, last night went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. He's hitting .341 this season. Third on the team with 29 RBIs. Another one here, and it would bring in the tying run. On deck, Max Martin. Time called by Anderson. Good officiating crew here today. Ball outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We are in the bottom of the third. Little Cyclones, the home team. And Anderson punched out.
To the plate, the second baseman, number 26, Max Martin.
So Max Martin, your batter, 1 for 1 today. Tying run at third. Ball low and outside. On deck, Graydon Bancroft. The only passed ball we've seen today was on an Elijah Deardorff steal. Ball high and inside. Martin ahead in the count here. 2 balls, no strikes. And Martin now 3-0. He may be taking a pitch here. He's going to fake bunt just to mess with the pitcher's view. Faked bunt. Pitcher zooms it in for a strike. That'll be a hard hit ball at the first baseman. Fields it clean. Good hustle from Martin. And runner stranded at third. We'll go to the fourth. Sioux City East leads 3-2.
After 3, we have a score of 3-2. Sioux City East in the lead. on 13 hits.
We'll take a break here. We are back in the top of the fourth here. Kepley back on the mound. Little Cyclones trail 3-2. Thanks to the 12 of you tuning in right now, watching this game live. Huge shout out to Matt Burrell. Son Finn is on the team. Burrell, of course, an employee of Sauer Danfoss. Hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of technology and cameras that he has spent money on personally to be able to bring you this live stream. There's a sky-high fly ball to Landon Dune, who gets under it, and one away in the top of the fourth as Dune, where's my car, gets his first defensive out of the game.
Now back to the top of the order, the shortstop, number 2, Cal Jepson.
So again, folks, this is kind of, theater. Absolute theater. This gentleman stepping into the batting box for Sioux City East, the number 1 hitter on the number 1 team in the state of Iowa, and he has struck out against Kepley twice today. Looks at another strike. Kepley just has his number, so it would appear. 7 outs total today. 6 from Kepley. 2 from Max Martin, and 1 from Colin Smith. Umpire there, nice job. Points over to the Ames dugout, says, hey, let's not egg him on here too much. And that ball inside, I thought that hit him. Must not have. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Cal Jepson says, look at what I can do. Rips that foul. So still 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Top of the fourth. Kepley looking to strike out the number 1 hitter on Sioux City East for a 3rd time. And he won't strike him out. It's going to be a high pop fly to center, and Colin Smith is in. I tell you, I do like Jepson's game, though. He's hustling everywhere. Ran that one all the way through to second.
Number 9, Kason Claiborne.
So Colin Smith with his 2nd defensive out of the game. And Kepley with his 12th outing as pitcher, getting the first 2 batters out. Sends that one in for a strike. He'll be looking for his 7th 1-2-3 inning of the season. Again, Kepley came into today having thrown 413 pitches, throwing them at a clip of 60%. Only Wyatt Hannibal throwing strikes at a higher percent than Kepley. Double check the defense here again. Got Reed Schmall at catcher as Kepley 1 strike away from a 1-2-3 inning. Cade Anderson at first, Max Martin at second, Eric Anderson at third, Landon Dune at left, Landon Dune at short. There's a ball outside. Austin Neighbor in left, Colin Smith in center, Owen Boker in right. That ball just a bit low, gets past Schmall. And we'll have a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Ames trying to go back-to-back innings with no runs allowed. Things coming together for the Little Cyclones. There's a well-hit ball, and Dune is going to scoop it deep in the hole as Eric Anderson was able to get a glove on it, but wasn't able to field it clean. Good play by Dune just to get over there.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Callan Cook.
So Koch, your batter here, 1 for 2 today. Looks at 1 up high. For Claiborne there, who just got aboard, he is 3 for 3 today now. I'm sorry, 2 for 2 with a walk. 3 for 3 on base today. Beautiful pitch, probably the best one of the day from Kepley. Nice to see that type of rotation on the pitch halfway through the game. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 4:47 p.m. the time here in Omaha, Nebraska. Ball just a bit low, misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Great energy from the Little Cyclones dugout. Everybody up watching. Kepley liked that one. Asked the catcher where that one landed. They're saying just a little bit low. What is the verdict? Swing and a miss. So back-to-back batters here with a full count for East. Chants from the stands of "Go Kep." And ball high, and Koch will walk. So this brings up a pitcher versus pitcher battle. No, number 8. A catcher, rather, for Sioux City East. He's 0 for 2 today.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Logan Cherkis.
Logan Cherkis, the batter. 2 on for East. There's a strike from Kepley. Bottom outside part of the plate, that pitch. That ball just a centimeter outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cherkis here, 0 for 2 today. That's a beautiful pitch from Kepley. One of the Sioux City East fans yells out, "Let's go." Cherkis trying to avoid same fate as Jepson, going 0 for 3. Ball low and away. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs for Ames. 3 for East. Again, East comes into today 32-1. They lost their first game to West Des Moines Valley in dramatic fashion. They were leading 6-3 going into the bottom of the 7th and gave up 4 runs. So how incredible would that be if Ames would come over from 2 hours, 45 minutes away, hand them their second loss of the day, third on the season, and get Ames to 500. Little Cyclones 14-15 on the season. And Kepley does get the strikeout. That is number 6 on the day. Back-to-back scoreless innings. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th, take a quick break. Little Cyclones rolling. Okay, here we go. Bottom of 4. This is the Phenom freshman.
Cyclones, the designated hitter, number 14, Graydon Bancroft.
Graydon Bancroft moving his way up the ranks. What a great opportunity for him here. First pitch, foul. Every time Bancroft steps in the box, you can hear his mom say, "Okay, G, let's go." Bancroft's mom, a college tennis player. Bancroft fouls that one off. Bancroft will absolutely be a force to be reckoned with the next 3 summers. Looks at a ball there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, bottom of 4. And Bancroft down on strikes for the second time. This will bring up Landon Dune. 1 for 1 today is Dune. On deck, Reed Schmall. Dune looks at a strike low there.
The shortstop, number 1, Landon Dune.
Kudos to the Omaha facility here, saying Landon's last name correctly. Ball just a bit high there. And Dune is going to go 2 for 2 as he just puts the bat out there. Such a great story. Again, if you didn't hear it, Dune.
Single from Dune brings us to the top of the order.
Didn't even make the
5, Reed Schmall.
A-team travel squad 2 years ago. Now 2 for 2 in a varsity baseball game against the number 1 team in the state of Iowa. Great job by him. Super fun. And that is going to be a nice hit by Reed Schmall down the left field line. left fielder there tries to purposely fumble the ball to bait Dune into advancing to third. Dune, good base running there, doesn't go for it. Elliott Heights is going to come on to run here for Reed Schmall.
Running at first, the catcher.
Schmall 2 for 3 today.
Elliott Heights. Now batting the left fielder, number 21, Austin Neighbor.
So Neighbor looking to get going here. 0 for 2 so far today. Again, great energy. And Neighbor is hit by that pitch in the left arm. And oh boy, this is fun. You got your top batter leading everything. 506, Justin Kepley, 2 for 2. Jackson Kepley.
Number 28, Jackson Kepley.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Kepley hit his 6th home run of the year last night. Could he do a grand slam here? Kepley, team leader in RBIs, 37 of them. That is best on the team by a factor of 6, I might add. They're going to talk about this one. So again, we're in the bottom of the 4th. Little Cyclones trail 3-2, but got the bases full with just 1 out. Landon Dune got the party started with a second single of the game, hit up the middle. That was followed by a nice rip down the third base line by Reed Schmall. And then Neighbor just got plunked. So everybody's going to go talk about this one here. In fact, I think they're going to bring in a new pitcher. This is not a good spot for Sioux City East to throw a weakening arm at Ames's best hitter. So sure enough, they will bring in a new pitcher. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. Best part of the game coming up. All right, here we go. Bottom of 4, best part of the game so far.
Number 5, Sully Weimer.
Kepley, team leader in home runs with 6, has the bases loaded. He's the team leader in RBIs. Here's a chance to expand that lead and get Ames either tie the game or break it wide open. First pitch, just a bit high there. Discipline call by the umpire as that one landed where a strike would be called, but didn't come across the plate there. Disciplined hitting by Kepley as well. Ooh, and a big swing and a miss there from Kepley. One ball, one strike, one out, bottom of the fourth. Bases loaded for the Little Cyclones. And Kepley's going to hit one a mile. This will be an interesting call here. And they are going to try and get that run. And he is in. Landon Dune with a great play. Good call by Steenhagen there at third base, sending him. And Kepley will get the sac fly credit. Doesn't go against the batting average. He's still perfect today, 2 for 2, because he gets RBI 38. You can see him walking into the dugout.
Number 27, Colin Smith.
Kepley walking into the dugout gives a finger or point of approval to Landon Dune there for the getting home on that. Dune, good wheels, nice slide. Catcher didn't even catch it clean. Nice play there from Sioux City East. You could see that third baseman, he was prepared to throw other more easier advancing base runners out if there wasn't a play at home. He opted to shovel it home. Catcher couldn't field it. Dune scores. We got a tie game here, 3-3. Ball high there. Colin Smith, your batter. He's 2 for 2 today. 4 home runs on the year for Cullen. Looks at one low and away. Thought about it. Umpire says he didn't go, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Tell you, baseball can be maddening sometimes. You look at the scoreboard right now, it's tied 3-3, but Little Cyclones twice as many hits as Sioux City East. 10 hits for the Little Cyclones against the #1 team in the state. Only 5 for Sioux City, but 2 errors for the Little Cyclones are keeping the Black Raiders in it. Colin Smith hoping to change that here. Looks at a strike on the upper outside part of the plate. Got a bit of a Greg Maddux here on the mound. Seems to be able to put it wherever he wants to. Smith again 2 for 2 today so far. Max Martin on deck, I think. Smith is going to hit that changeup foul. Yes, Max Martin on deck. I'm sorry, Chris Anderson on deck. How dare I? And Colin Smith with a powerful hit to right field, fouled off in the exact same location as that hit to left went. Nice job by the second baseman for Sioux City East, tracking down that foul ball. Ball outside. Good at bat here by Cullen. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So full count. Little Cyclones tied the score of this inning. Runners will go. Smith is going to hit the umpire. And there's a dispute here. I'm going to call time. So Sioux City East is going to argue that number 25 for Ames didn't touch home there. Umpire will consult. One of the Ames fans says if he didn't touch home, it's because it was obstructed. So a weird play there with a full count, 2 outs. Ball hit hard. Umpire can't get out of the way. Runner from second scores. Play at the plate. Sioux City East saying that the runner didn't touch the plate. They're going to call him safe. Run counts. And Ames High School takes the lead 4-3.
Today we'll have number 10, the first baseman, Cade Anderson, step to the plate.
Your Little Cyclones are leading, the number 1 team in the state right now, 4-3, still 2 outs and 2 on. This is Cade Anderson, your batter. Austin Neighbor at second, Cullen Smith at first. Anderson today 1 for 2 with an RBI. He's right on that one. Great job by these boys being ready for that first pitch today. On deck, Eric Anderson. Back-to-back Mr. Andersons. Feels like a scene from The Matrix. Fan in the stand says, "Let's go, Cade." You know, not to be lost there on that RBI from Cullen Smith. We'll review it here in a second. Strike to Anderson. Not to be lost on that play, it was a full count, so the runners were going. So even though the ball was hit in the infield, never got out of the infield, Elliott Heights able to score because he had a running start because there was 2 strikes. Still great base running, more good decision making from Coach Steenhagen there at third. 2 strikes now on Anderson. Looks at one low. If you're just tuning in, the Little Cyclones going up against the number 1 team in the state right now, lead 4-3. They have 11 hits today compared to just 5 for Sioux City East. You wonder how's that possible? Well, Little Cyclones with 2 errors. That ball going to get past the catcher. Now, Ames a little bit of a benefactor here maybe, in that this is game 2 for East. They might be a little bit more depleted in the bullpen, but a great opportunity here for Cade Anderson. If he could drive in a couple runs, give Jackson Kepley, the ace, a 3-run lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs so far this inning. Bottom of 4. Here comes the pitch. That is outside. So Anderson is the team. He's number 2 on the team in walks. He's got 15 on the year. On deck, your hero of the Dowling win last night, Eric Anderson. Big, big, big play here. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch. And that's going to be trouble. A big chopper. Oh, and that fantastic shortstop for East is going to zoom in, get the out. And we will go to the 5th inning. Take a quick break. Okie dokie, here we go. Top of 5. Little Cyclones lead. You heard that correct. 4-3. Your Little Cyclones up on the number 1 team in the state. There is a bunt. Anderson, nice. Woo! Wow. That was a impressive play there by number 10 from Sioux City East.
Now batting in the center fielder, number 4, Cal Chamberlain.
Very, 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 very late showing bunt. Puts it right down the line. Anderson not able to zoom in fast enough to get on, and East with their 6th hit of the game. This is the center fielder now for East. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. He also trying to bunt his way on. Double check your defense here. You got Kepley still on the mound. We've had 12 outs today so far, 7 from Kepley, 6 via strikeout, 2 from Max Martin at second, 2 from Colin Smith in center, 1 from Landon Dune at short. You got Reed Schmall at catcher, Cade Anderson at first, Eric Anderson at third, Austin Neighbor in left, and another bunt. Anderson fields it clean. He's going to have to hustle. Anderson does get him there. Back-to-back bunts by Sioux City East. The East fan's not a fan of the second base umpire, as the umpire couldn't get out of the way of that last hit.
Third baseman number 1, Lincoln McCaffrey.
Allowed Heights to score, and now the umpire calls out that batter, which I think he did get the call correct. Meanwhile, number 10 for East, your starting pitcher from East, he advances to second. So this batter for East is 2 for 2 today. He looks at a strike from Kepley. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of 5. And there's a beautiful hit. He is 3 for 3. And a nice play by Austin Neighbor there in left field. Charges that one, gets it on the bounce, throws it strong into Anderson, holds the runner at third, but
Single brings to the plate the designated hitter number 16, Frankie Stoops.
East is going to have runners on the corner here, first and third, just 1 out. Designated hitter here. He's going to show bunt. Pulls it back, called a strike. Runner advances, force out gone. Kepley ahead in the count. A lot of bunting ideas here being displayed by East. Little Cyclones clinging to a 4-3 lead. There's another strike from Kepley. At the end of that 4th inning, the shortstop Cal Jepson came off the field and yelled a angry word into his baseball glove. You can tell he is intense, he is locked in. If that is indicative of any of the other players on this team here for Sioux City East, they do not want to lose back-to-back games. There's a hit to first, and that is going to score the run from third. That was the right play by Cade Anderson. Gets out number 2. Score tied, 4-4.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Quentin Ashcroft.
So Ashcroft, your batter here for Sioux City East. 1 for 2 today with a run. Ball low and inside. Ball gets past Schmall, but Schmall able to recover. That out by Anderson. His first of the day, same as Eric Anderson. So the matrix is real, folks. Both Andersons this inning. Getting an out. Wind still blowing right to left. Beautiful frame by Schmall there. I personally thought that pitch was a little bit outside, but it is called a strike. Great job pulling that one in. And that is going to be strike 2. Kepley looking great here. 2/3 of the way through 5. Payoff pitch. And that's going to be flown into left. Should be doable for Boker, and it is. So 1 run scores for the Black Raiders, and we will go to the bottom of the 5th. Score tied 4-4. Got a great game here in Omaha, Nebraska.
Leading off the third baseman, number 17, Eric Anderson.
So here we go, bottom of 5, Eric Anderson, your batter. He looks at one inside. For ball 1 there. Anderson gonna foul that one off. 1-1. I'm sorry. Wow, I guess that first pitch? Yeah. Umpire holding up 2 fingers saying the scoreboard was wrong. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Pitcher for East. Wasting no time at all. It's going to glove one. Back does Anderson, and Anderson out on the play.
Now batting the second baseman, number 26, Max Martin.
Baseball, a funny sport. Anderson went 3 for 4 last night. He's 0 for 3 today. Max Martin, your batter now. 1 for 2 today. And Martin gonna lift one to second for out number 2. This will bring up Leo Jensen. Pinch hitting for Graydon Bancroft.
Now batting number 2, Leo Jensen.
Jensen kicked off the season in the marathon game, going 6 for 6. Granted, that was a game against each other. Jensen gets right to work, sends one to deep left field, but it is going to be a fly out, and I think a 5-pitch inning for Sioux City East, and we'll go to the top of the 6th. Score tied 4-4. Kepley back on the bump. We'll take a break. Boker and Anderson, Cade, each with back-to-back innings with a defensive out here. Ball just a bit outside. Good spot. No avail. Sioux City East fans been pretty quiet today. They're gaining momentum. Little Cyclone dugout continuing to encourage Kepley. Man, it'd be nice to get this win. Well, Cyclones would beat the #1 team in the state and go to 500 in the same time. Pitch called a strike there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kepley going for strikeout 7. And I think the umpire called it right there, but man, was it close. They'll have a quick meeting. Quick meeting on the mound. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a break. Okay, here we go. Tillman Schieffer. Tillman Schieffer on the bump for Little Cyclones. Big spot for him. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Score tied 4-4. This batter for Sioux City East. Try to get you his stat line here in a moment. I think he's 2 for 3 today. Might have been the starting pitcher. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Yeah, this is 2 for 3 is the batter right now for East. A dangerous spot. 7 hits today for East, according to the scoreboard at the stadium. 9, according to Game Changer. There is a ball hit foul. And Schieffer coming in here, no balls, 2 strikes, has a chance to get Ames the scoreless inning that Kepley started. Can't say enough about Kepley. Not only has he been top pitcher, top catcher on the team, but in addition, just a great mentor for some of these younger guys, not just during the season, but also during the winter. I know my own son, a freshman on the team, sometimes taken to the hitting hut by Kepley. Talked to the coach, said, generally speaking, they're very well behaved on the bus. They all listen to country music. That's kind of a Kepley thing. There is a foul. There is a ball, and that is barely foul. Oh, baby, that was close. That would have scored one for sure, possibly two. Again, dangerous spot here for the Cyclones. Tillman Schieffer in for Kepley. This batter is 2 for 3 today. You almost wonder if Sioux City East has positioned their batting lineup. Well, that's not true. Almost every other batter is 0 for today. I'll tell you about this in a second here. There is a pop fly that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Max Martin all the way over from second base. Fields it in shallow center. A huge play by Martin, his third defensive out of the game. The neck looked just fine. And we got a 4-4 game heading into the bottom of the 6th. Sioux City East. We'll talk more about it in a bit. Okay, here we go. Bottom of 6. We got a great game. Just a great game brewing. I wish you could see the energy from the Ames dugout right now. It is 20 times that of Sioux City East. All the pressure on Sioux City East. This is Landon Doon, your batter. He's 2 for 2 today. The super sophomore shortstop. Would love to get the party started. He had that critical 4th run earlier. Looks at a second strike from the Greg Maddux-like pitcher. Doon batting in the 9th spot. We will see the top of the order coming up next. And Doon down on strikes. 3 pitches, and he's punched out. This will bring up Reed Schmall.
To the top of the lineup, the catcher, number 5, Reed Schmall.
Schmall 2 for 3 today. Looking to get things started. Ames has not had a lot of first batter runners aboard. They've done a lot of their damage with 1 and 2 outs. Strike there. Schmall no swing. Scoreboard here at the ballpark different from what you're seeing on Game Changer. Scoreboard has Sioux City at 7 hits, not 9. Scoreboard has Ames with 2 errors, East with 1, Game Changer the opposite. There's a ball in the dirt. And Reed Schmall, 3-1 here. Man, it would be great to get a batter aboard with Kepley coming up. Schmall, number 2 on the team in doubles, number 3 in batting average. Oh, that was on the outside part of the plate. Just barely clips the plate. Big play here, 3-2. Neighbor coming up. Nice job by Schmall waiting on it. Hit to third, and he is retired. Schmall 2 for 4 on the day. So Austin Neighbor, your batter.
That's a plate to left fielder number 21, Austin Neighbor.
After Neighbor, you'll have Kepley, who's 2 for 2, and Colin Smith, who's 3 for 3. Neighbor fouls that one off. Ames a teeny tiny advantage here, perhaps, going into the 7th. In that Sioux City East earlier today blew a 6-3 lead in the 7th. Perhaps they'll go to the plate worried that they might do the same, or go to the field worried they might do the same. And a beautiful play by the third baseman from East. He's going to throw a one-hopper to first, and that is going to get past the first baseman. Third baseman very frustrated with himself. And I think this is Elliott Heights who's going to come in and run. No, that was just somebody getting the bat. So Neighbor is aboard. They called it an error.
Jackson Kepley.
So they're not going to give Neighbor the hit, but who cares? Jackson Kepley, here we go. 2 for 2 today. Following him, Colin Smith, 3 for 3. Talk about a gauntlet for East to have to get through. Cade Anderson, no slouch either. He's already got a hit today. 6 of Ames' 11 hits coming from your next 3 batters. Kepley hit his 6th home run last night. Timeout called by the pitcher. Tremendous energy from the Little Cyclone dugout. Every player up at the fence, screaming, hollering, hooting. There's a strike from the pitcher. You know, if you're scratching your head here wondering how a 14-15 team can be going the distance with the number 1 team in the state, it is possible, and I am not enough of a high school baseball aficionado to know, but it is possible that strength of schedule plays in 2 things here. Ames with some losses to a good Waukee team. Ames with some losses to a good Valley team. And I don't know the competition for Sioux City East, but we got 2 strikes on Kepley here. Again, Kepley, your top everything hitter for the Little Cyclones. If you're wondering how many times he's struck out this year, he's going to hit one to deep, deep, deep center. Unfortunately, that will be caught, and Sioux City East catches a bit of a break, and that they get through a bit of the heart of that order. Kepley out for the first time today. We will go to the 7th, 4-4. Don't leave now. Don't go anywhere.
Now pitching for the Little Cyclones, number 27, Cullen Smith.
So Cullen Smith comes in for the 7th inning after Schieffer got the out there in the 6th.
The center fielder, number 4, Cal Chamberlain.
Score tied 4-4. Ball a bit outside. Ball also outside there. Anderson, 329 pitches on the year. Throws strikes at a clip of 57%. There's one right down the middle. Smith with 2 outs today in center. That ball just a little bit low. Let's double check your defense here. You got Cullen Smith at pitcher, Reed Schmall at catcher, Cade Anderson at first with 2 outs today. That ball a millimeter inside. Max Martin at second with 3 outs today. Eric Anderson at third.
Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Lincoln McCaffrey.
Landon Dune still at short. Austin Neighbor in left. We actually don't know who is in center. Owen Boker in right. They're going to show bunt. Schmall throws down to Anderson. Holds the runner there at first. This batter for East is 3 for 3 today. Tough spot for Smith. So I was alluding to this earlier today. Batters 1, 4, 6, and 8 for Sioux City East. Those 4 batters combined are 0 for 11 today. Almost every other hitter with an 0 for. Back to action here. 1 ball. Runner is going to go. Schmall with the throw down. And the base runner in safe. I think the umpire got that one right. Meanwhile, the pitch was ruled a ball as the batter pulled the bat back fast enough. Energy coming from the Sioux City East dugout here finally. There is a bunt to Smith, and Smith is going to fail to convert it to Max Martin there at first. Sioux City East scores, takes the lead, and the base runner is safe to boot. Be interesting to see if they give him a hit on that.
16, Frankie Stoos.
We'll have a quick meeting on the mound here. So Ames's 3rd error of the game, and second error on a throw to first. This batter number 16, the designated hitter, 0 for 3 today. Again, Sioux City East, 32 wins, 2 losses this year. Ball inside. Strike from Smith. Smith with 22 strikeouts this year. Throws strikes at a clip of 50%. There is a bunt foul. Still nobody out here, top of the 7th. Ball outside. Smith does lead the team in walks. Barely. Smith with 24 walks this year. Neighbor with 23. Leo Jensen with 22. Ball fouled off there. Regardless of the outcome here, a moral victory at worst for the Little Cyclones. They know they can play with the #1 team in the state. Ball outside, and that'll walk number 16. So this is bottom of the order.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Quentin Ashcraft.
Batter number 9 here for East, 1 for 3 today. Last name Ashcraft. Barring a triple play, Sioux City East will bring to the plate their top hitter, Cal Jepson, 0 for 4 today. Hungry for a 5th. Strike there from Smith. And that is going to be a foul ball bunt. I have not seen this much bunting, maybe ever. Just an incredible amount of bunting. Sioux City East, second most home runs in the state of Iowa. And they have attempted a bunt 7 or 8 times. Home plate umpire, I think, advises Sioux City East that 2 strikes. Friendly reminder, you bunt, foul on the 3rd, and you're out. And Smith is going to hit the batter. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Cal Jepson.
So here's Cal Jepson, 0 for 4 today, but comes into today batting .510. And that is going to hit Jepson. As he will go to first. Another run scores. 6-4 now, your total. Jepson a little bit shaken up there. Second base umpire comes over to make sure Jepson's okay. So now batter number 2 for Sioux City East, last name Claiborne. He is 2 for 3 today with a walk. Swing and a miss there. Claiborne batting .461 this season. Does have 4 home runs. ball high. Smith struggling here in the top of the 7th. And that is a well-hit ball. That'd be good for a single, an RBI. And it's 7-4, Sioux City East still with bases loaded, nobody out.
The RBI single brings to the plate the left fielder, number 3, Callan Cook.
So Koch, your batter here, 1 for 2 today with a walk. Bases still loaded, nobody out. This is demonstrating just how good of a pitcher Jackson Kepley is. And Colin Smith hits his 3rd batter. That'll bring a run in. Make the score 8-4. Still nobody out. And they're going to pull Smith. Pitching change. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Little Cyclones, number 25, Elliott Heights.
So Elliott Heights in to pitch for the
Catcher, number 8, Logan Charkis.
Little Cyclones. Heights comes into today, 349 pitches thrown. That's 4th most on the team. 26 strikeouts for Heights. That's second most. Throws strikes at a clip of 58%. Base is still loaded for East. Nobody out. Passed ball there. Scores a run, takes away the force. Things coming off the rails a little bit here in the 7th for the Little Cyclones. This batter here 0 for 3 today with a walk. Ball high there, 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike from Heights. Double check your defense here with the pitching change. Schmall still at catcher, Kate Anderson at first, Max Martin at second, Eric Anderson at third, Landon Dune at short, Austin Neighbor in left, Colin Smith over to center, Leo Jensen in right. Nice frame by Schmall there. Second time we've seen that with a left-handed batter. Heights a strike away here from the strikeout. And that just a inch inside.
Now batting the second baseman, number 10, Bodie Coley.
Batter here for East, 2 for 4 today. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ball high there. Your 18 outs today, 7 from Kepley, 3 from Max Martin, 2 from Colin Smith, 2 from Boker, 2 from Kate Anderson, 1 from Eric Anderson, and 1 from Landon Dune. Ball low there. Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln here for the nightcap. That'll follow this game. There's a well-hit ball. That's going to go over the left fielder's head, get past Neighbor. And 3 runs will score.
The base is clearing double from Colling. Brings to the plate the center fielder, number 4, Cal Chamberlain.
So he was your starting pitcher tonight. Now 3 for 5 with 4 RBIs. He's on second base as East has scored 8 runs with no outs here against the Little Cyclones. There's a strike from Heights. This batter right now, the center fielder for East, 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Ball inside. Good recovery by Schmall there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still nobody out. Top of 7. Heights tries the pickoff move. Might have gotten to center field there, except that it hit the actual base runner. Ball hit foul there. So we're in the top of the 7th. Sioux City East leads 12-4. They've scored 8 runs on no outs. Jackson Kepley pitched 5 2/3 innings. Tillman Schieffer came in, got an out. And then it's been a bit of a rough go here for Colin Smith and Elliott Heights. There is a ball hit right at the shortstop, Landon Dune, who is able to snag that one. Dune with his second out of the game.
Number 1, Lincoln McCaffrey.
Little Cyclones with 7 players who've recorded an out today. Lincoln McCaffrey, the batter here for Sioux City East, 3 for 4 today. He's scored twice. Fouls that one off. One, the count. 1 out, top of 7. Fouls that one off. Heights working on strikeout 27 on the season. That leadoff batter for East, Cal Jepson, their top batting average. He's been hanging out at the entrance of the dugout the entire inning. The rest of the team up near the fence of the dugout. Jepson not even on deck. He's watching the game right from the entrance. Three balls, 2 strikes, full count. And we'll do it again. Ball fouled off. Lincoln McCaffrey, 3 for 4 today. Trying to get aboard again for East. Fouls that one off. We will do it again. Still top of 7. Ames trails 12-4. And Heights with the strikeout. That'll bring up number 15 here for East. If I'm not mistaken, pinch hitter.
Number 15, Caden Mikulskis.
Yeah, pinch hitter for East. There's Jepson. He is just all over the place. Shortstop, leadoff batter, ball boy, bat boy, cheerleader. So 2 outs now. Strike from Heights. Heights throws strikes at a clip of 58%. Ball just a bit off the plate there. Call the ball. Big swing and a miss there. Heights working on strikeout number 2. We're in the top of the 7th. There is a miles per hour box on the scoreboard. Unfortunately, it's not lighting up. Ball high there. East starting to put multiple pinch hitters in. The ball is fouled off. Again, Sioux City East comes into today 32-1. They were leading West Des Moines Valley in the earlier game, leading by a score of 6-3, and let Valley score 4 runs in the 7th. Heights with the backwards K, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Good job by Elliott there with strikeout 27 and 28 on the year. Max Martin at second. And Leo Jensen's going to slap one to right. And Max Martin says, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and try to score, and he does. And they're going to overthrow the catcher, so Leo Jensen will wind up on second. 2-run score there off the bat of Jensen, and we got a 12-6 game. Leo Jensen on second. I told you earlier he went 6 for 6 in the marathon game to kick things off this year. So Landon Dune, your batter, 2 for 3.
Single from Jensen brings to the plate the shortstop, number 1, Landon Dune.
They do only give Jensen credit for a single there on the overthrow home, but nonetheless, 2 RBIs for him. So Landon Dune, your shortstop. 2 outs tonight. Your total base leaders tonight. Cade Anderson with 2. I'm sorry, Cullen Smith with 3. He's your leader. Dune, Martin, Schmall, and Anderson, Cade each have 2, but Cullen Smith with 3. Meanwhile, Landon Dune here, 3 balls, no strikes. Dune looking to get on base for 3rd time in 4 attempts. Top of the order on deck. Strike inside. Strike outside there. So back-to-back strikes, and this might be the game here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Dune is going to walk. So 12-6 your score. Weirder things have happened.
Now batting the
East is going to have a pitching change. No. I don't think they're going to have a pitching change. They are going to have a pitching change. East wanting to make sure they don't let this one get away from them. We'll take a break and come back.
You know what, I'm taking pride in cold beer.
Now pitching for East, Callan Cook.
Okay, here we go. Still in the bottom of the 7th. Little Cyclones 2 quick outs. And now a bit of a rally. 4 straight batters have reached. Callan Coke, the pitcher, a sophomore for East. Batter Reed Schmall. Schmall 2 for 4 today. Austin Neighbor on deck. Schmall hitting .386 on the season. And he's going to send one to high center field. That is caught, and that'll be the game. Sioux City East wins 12-6, improves to 33-2 in the season. Little Cyclones fall to 14-16. We'll see you in a half hour for Ames versus Council Bluffs. Abraham Lincoln, thanks for tuning in.